Hi, welcome back to Jenny's Brain Space. In this video, I will show the full art I did of a character that I was working on when I released my last video. So, here we go. Here he is, the finally full art of the character I showed in my last video. Whiskers the Selkie Navy SEAL. Now, Selkies are mythical creatures that are seals that can turn into humans by quote-unquote taking off their seal coat. So Selkies in their human form would have like a seal coat on them. And at first I forgot about that. I was like, oh shoot, wait, the human version needs to have a silky coat, have a seal coat. And I was like, just put it over him, it'll work. And that's what I did. And since my style of drawing is making like the animals, so I'm not sure how it works because in real words, this is his real form, a little shield. But I also drew this humanoid seal character for himself because I don't know, this was like the first thing I thought of. Then I remembered the human, and then I did the actual seal. So it's a bit out of order. I was trying to not keep it all gray, black, gray, black, gray, black, blue. So the jacket is a navy blue. I added some little medals. I don't know what any of them mean. I just added medals because it looks good and it fills up some space. And he has a little chunky seal tail, like where his tail should be. Again, don't ask how anatomy works with my drawing. Even I don't know half of the time. And over here on his human version, he has shaved hair. At first, it was gonna have a little fluff coming out of the hat, but then it didn't look good, so I just got rid of it. And I added a mustache to kind of make it to kind of go on his name, since in his Selkie form he does have little whiskers, and he gets a mustache in his human form or style, whatever. I guess Selkies are supposed to look fully like humans, but I couldn't. But I had to make his ear a little bit pointy. Let's see. Of course, his outfits. Like, I'm so proud of this hand. The only time I'll ever draw a hand like that. I had a lot of trouble making the salute hand, so I just want my simple shaped hand thing. I made him have vitiligo. What did I make? I don't know. Honestly, whenever I draw characters, I don't do a lot of variety by accident. I'm not doing it on purpose. And I was like, you know what? I'm just using the airbrush with a lighter skin tone and just putting it wherever. And it looks good. I'm proud of how he turned out. And I remembered how for drawing like animals when I'm working on the flock, that animals such as birds or aquatic animals would have webbed or finned. When I just thought it was just webbed, not finned yet. But I remember stuff like that. They would have kind of their flippers are literally hands. Sorry, just ignore that. It's on text, so I can't really do anything, or else it's gonna give me that little warning. Also, I drew the hat. I did not copy it because, oops, sorry, I'm gonna fix this lighting a little bit. I actually did the hat. I'm pretty proud of how the hat turned out, even though I still don't like drawing hats because they're so hard to draw. I mean, there's probably some people who are very good at drawing hats, but I mean, to me, it just doesn't work with my perspective, no matter which way I draw it. And I had to look up a real picture of a real seal, and I realized that their noses are kind of heart-shaped. So I made his mouth super. That's how I kind of got his mouth, and I'm very proud of how it turned out. I gave him blue eyes to kind of keep with the color scheme of black, blue, and dark colors. And of course, it stuck with this side. It's not with the same expression. I did not give him personality, so I'm just gonna think about it right now. Let's just scroll out. I feel like Whiskers is not lazy. He just has a resting, tired look on his face, showing his eyelids a bit over his eyes. He's probably like really good. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't know what a Navy SEAL does. So, but I feel like he's like high in command, if that's the right term, with all the badges. I also didn't add everything. Like there's supposed to be like gold like lines or something on the sleeves, but since I may want to draw him again because he's a SEAL, I just didn't want to add too much details. I really like how he turned out. Okay, let's do the video. That was weird. There's the SEAL picture I did. And it's actually my first time doing the same body poses, but with different appearances, which was interesting. I just did the C one first, then copied it, and then made another one. I also knew I wanted his body type to be, kind of be like, in between like the SEAL, chunky, and maybe a bit muscular. I don't know if there's a word for it, but I knew I wanted his body type to be something like that. Don't worry, I'll move it down. That happens a lot. I think it's because I draw so small that I'll have to make it bigger and move it around later on when I have most of the drawing finished. I had trouble with the legs. Of course I did. I keep forgetting how I draw them. I draw the lines. I draw them pointed, and then I'll draw the actual base of it if they don't have pointy feet. Though I'm getting better at drawing like the positioning of feet. And this is where, so I sort of like went over it. See, this is what I mean. At first the hair was going to be fluffy, but then since the picture I took for like the outfit, the hair was like shaved down, I just stuck with it. That's why there's a fluff there, but it's gonna be not there anymore afterwards. I also had a lot of trouble with the hand by trying it to make the same thing I did for that one, but it didn't work out. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Look, there's, okay, there we go. It's still weird. Like, I had the idea of what his human form would look like, but I was still having a little trouble, like, skin tone and eye color after a little bit, because I don't draw humans often, so it's hard for me to think up of what they look like. Okay, I think it's back to the normal side, okay. And then I quickly did a seal because I was just doing it. Also, it's cute. If you can't tell, I love seals. If I made a character literally a Selkie. Now, on it, I don't know if Selkies are supposed to be all females because I didn't really read a lot about Selkies. I just read about what they mostly known are, because usually like mythical is usually like something like the animal kingdom are women or something. I mean, that's probably not the case, but I feel like there's a lot of that. So even if that it's supposed to be true, I ignored it because look at him. Oh, it's pixely. I forgot about that. This took 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 18 seconds. So hopefully this will become an OC, like an OC that I have not shown on my channel yet, Jackie O'Lantern. Hopefully, I can draw Whiskers more often because I love him so much. He's adorable. He's an adorable little Selkie. Well, not little. He's probably like, wait, how tall would, like, I don't know, how tall would Whiskers be? 5'10". No, I'm not like I'm sure. I think I don't know, maybe like 6 foot or something. 6 foot something maybe. I feel like that'd be the height. I say it right now because I never draw height correctly. It feels like whenever I draw like more than one character. So it's always a what height are they that I would never ever use in a drawing. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you soon.